Welcome back. As you know, I am Eli, the computer guy, here for the Daily Blog, where I shake my brain at nipples every day so I can get some of that dirty YouTube money so I can afford to provide you folks hands-on, in-person technology education that is free to the end user in Durham, North Carolina. Today we're having a class on AI and SQL. A couple weeks we're going to be having a class on AI and web scraping. Basically every few weeks in Durham, North Carolina, Silicon Dojo, silicondojo.com. We are doing these classes. Do remember, free to the end users, not actually free. Printing out dozens of workbooks actually costs a little bloody money if you'd like to support Silicon Dojo. There's a donor box link down below. And with that, let's get into the exciting news of more layoffs. Of more layoffs, right? There's three things. Let's just say there's three things Eli, the computer guy, really likes to talk about in 2025, right? The trade war that the United States is losing with China, the AI bubble, and layoffs. Just makes my heart go pitter patter. And it does look like IBM is now getting into the running of, hey, if everybody else is doing layoffs, maybe we can do layoffs too. I do think this is interesting with IBM because they're only cutting 1% of their workforce. So you might be saying, Eli, they're only cutting 1%. What does this matter? One of the things you may not realize is how big companies like IBM are. IBM is still 270,000 people. It's weird. Like there's these companies like IBM and Oracle that they seem like footnotes nowadays. They seem like historical things. Like, oh yes, IBM. And then you don't realize they still have almost 300,000 employees. You're like, what? Oh, wow. So when they cut 1% of their employees, that's still something like 3,000 people that are going to get the boot. And so it's one of those things to be thinking about. Even if you're with a large company, even if you're with a large company like IBM that should be able to ride out this recession, depression, or whatever else, not everybody is going to be on the ship at the end of the day. So it is important for you to be thinking about like what your position in the company is and whether or not you are as secure as you feel like you should be. IBM cutting thousands of jobs in the fourth quarter. IBM said Tuesday that it will lay off a small percentage of its employees in the current quarter. Quote, in the fourth quarter, we are executing an action that will impact a low single-digit percentage of our global workforce, a spokesperson told CNBC. Quote, while this may impact some U.S.-based roles, we anticipate that our U.S. employment will remain flat year over year. But remember, when they say employment will remain flat, they can get rid of people and then they can hire people and then that's flat. You lost your job, somebody else got your job. To them, the employment level is flat. IBM employed 270,000 people. That's the most fascinating thing about this. Think about this, right? If you're in the tech world, when was the last time you thought about IBM? Other than me talking about the Granite model, Granite LLM model, I'm all over that kind of crap. But other than me touting IBM's LLM model, when was the last time you really thought about IBM? They still got 270,000 employees. According to its latest annual report, a 1% cut to the headcount would represent the loss of 2,700 jobs. Though it is interesting though. So this is saying a 1% cut would be 2,700 jobs, about 3,000. But what IBM is saying will impact a low single-digit percentage of our global workforce. So that could be 3,000 jobs. 1% would be 3,000 jobs. 2% would be 6,000 jobs. 4% would be 12,000 jobs. That would be low single digits. And so that's the other thing you have to be looking at this. You're like, that's interesting. It's very interesting that they didn't give a number. They didn't give a number. They gave low single digits. And that's one of the big things to be thinking about too. With a lot of these corporations, we work in these corporations, it's optics. It has nothing to do with you. It's optics for the investors, right? They don't want to spook the investors. If you're doing massive layoffs in your IBM, there's a lot of question about why, right? So if you just say, hey, low single digit, right? That sounds pretty good. If you're working for the company, what is that 1%? But again, 1% is 3,000, 4% is 12,000. That's a big fucking spread right there. On October 22nd, IBM delivered stronger earnings than expected thanks to a 10% jump in revenue from software meeting consensus. And that's the other thing that you're going to be seeing with all of these tech companies that's fascinating. They seem to be doing better than ever as they're just dumping a massive number of employees into the trash can, which is which is curious. As I've talked about before, all these companies are lemmings. There's this idea in the tech world, like these are visionary rebels. No, they're fucking not. They're milquetoast fucking lemmings that do whatever the fuck everybody else does, right? They are hiring because everybody else was hiring. They're firing because everybody else is firing. They're on the AI bandwagon because everybody else is on the AI bandwagon. Do not believe these people are visionary rebels. That is a lie. That is a lie that it takes a crap ton of money to get the PR people to get out there. So anyways, I just kind of thought this was interesting. Think about some of these tech companies. Again, companies you may not think about. IBM with 270,000 people, and with them getting rid of thousands of employees. And again, we might be looking at something like 12,000 employees, maybe maybe more. Again, what is low single digit? Like I would say low single digit would be below 5. But again, if you get to 5%, that'd be 15,000. 6% would be like 18,000 or something, right? You could cut a small percentage of people, and a large number of people have no idea how the hell they're going to pay their mortgage anymore. So be careful. Be careful if you are working for these companies, and think about where you are positioned in the company and whether or not you actually feel comfortable with that particular position. If you like these videos, give us a thumbs up. If you hate these videos, give us a thumbs down. Call me amazing. Call me a dumbass. Just be a real Lutnick and put a strong American comment down there. I expect your comment to be able to bench press the way our American cows can bench press. Anyways, what I was gonna say? Oh yeah, what I actually care about is Silicon Dojo, silicondojo.com. I get to drive 3.5 hours today to Durham to teach this class on AI and SQL. Which will be a fun time. These are open classes. Basically, anybody can come, anybody can learn. We teach you these things, and then you go the hell away. Silicon Dojo, silicondojo.com. If you want to look at what the schedule is, do remember free to end user is not free, and printing up dozens of these damn workbooks sure as fuck ain't. So if you want to help support me, there is a donor box link down below. And with that, see y'all later.